Alright, welcome back. A little bit later than I wanted it to be, might I add, but pretty much as soon as it turned daytime, it started storming. So we just had to wait a bit. A little past midday. We also are slightly smelly. I've got a little bit of wolf meat left, because I had to eat through some of it through the night. Don't tell me it's getting stormy again, because it just stopped. Like an hour ago. Alright. So, try two with the deer. Make sure this thing's reloaded. I would say it was minor success yesterday. We did have to use 2 flares, but we got a wolf, so something. But of course, the real goal is the deer. And we're gonna need to pick up some more sticks and stuff. I did get a bunch of water, so we are slightly overweight, but that's mostly in water and meat. So as we go on, hopefully the weight won't be too aggravated, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is where I hunted for all those rabbits. They're just kind of hopping around while I threw rocks at them. It's kind of hard to do on not level ground, like, because the rocks drop, they have drop to them and stuff. Alright. So we've got quite a couple deer here. I don't know if this is going to count towards it since it's not in the area he wanted, but I think it probably will. So, we're going to try it since we're so close to it right now. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer. If he does run away, that's okay. At least I know how close I can get before he'll run. But I'd like to see if I can increase the accuracy just a bit. Oh, dang it! Come on. Now every deer is going to be scared. I hate wasting bullets in this game because they're so rare. I mean, they're not that rare, but they're rare enough that it's annoying. So, second prospect, we could attempt to shoot a running deer. Not the greatest of results, but it's a possibility. With that deer calm down, though. Let's go after him again. I don't know. It's it's kind of easy and it's kind of hard. I'm trying to go for a headshot this time. That way we can really just put him down for good. Let's try here. I'm gonna wait until he leans down to, like, eat at the grass or whatever again. Assuming his head doesn't go below the horizon right here. Yeah, it just did. How about this? We'll wait until it pops up and then we'll hit him. Got him! I think that was a neck shot, but that was still a killer shot. Alright. How many sticks am I at right now? Not as many as before. This is going to give me about an hour and a half. So let's get a couple more sticks really quick. Like I said, I want about 3 hours if I can. Which is about how long we have until it'll get too dark.
Might have to drop some gear.
The other thing is some of this weight I have that is mostly just sticks is going to be burned away, so it'll help with our weight a bit. Man, I really want to learn how to build that bow and arrow. It's not really great for deer, and it's not, honestly, to be perfectly honest, it's not that great for rabbits. It's better now because the rabbits seem to let you get closer without freaking out, but it's not amazing for rabbits. But I find it really good as a in a pinch weapon It's better than the flare gun because it's reusable. And it does more damage than the flare gun, I think. So you can actually take out a wolf with a shot to the head. I use it more defensively. But in a pinch, you could probably kill a deer with it. I think it would take a while. But you could probably do it. 24. I think that's about 3 hours. Alright. 70. Let's increase that to 85. And start a fire. Success.
Come on.
Oh, I was a little worried about that. after my missed shot right there, I was like, oh, that's not good. I think if you hit him like high neck, that's a lethal shot, which I think is what I had. Alternatively, I think if you get a heart shot, which that might have also been as well, that's a lethal shot too.
That did it.
That's weird. That just like dropped to nothing. So we'll stop there. So deer's got a lot of meat on him. How much time did I put in that? Here, we'll put it up to 2 hours. And we'll harvest for an hour and a half. See where that leads us.
Something's gotta go.
Still got a bit of light left. Okay. Let's get that hide off, because that's kind of what I need. And I think that'll be enough. And I've got plenty of gut, and it's getting stormy. Let's not push it any farther. Okay, so once again, options. I could return back to the camp place, but seeing the weather as it is now seems like probably the most sensible idea. Stay another night. I can cook the deer meat overnight. Does he want the deer meat cooked? I didn't think about that, probably. I don't know if he wants the deer meat cooked. I'm going to say let's not cook the deer meat right off. Now, he wanted 22 pounds. I think that had 21 pounds. So we may have to... It has to be deer meat. We may have to kill one more deer, which is okay because I planned on killing a couple. But not today. Not today. 22 pounds of meat is a lot of meat. That is way too much for me to carry. I mean, more than 22 pounds, I should say. Good. Good hunt, though. Are those stars? Yeah, I think I'm starting to see the stars peek out a little bit. A little bit brighter than I feel like they should be, but that's alright. You know what they say, though? I mean, it's not quite nighttime yet. It's getting there. But when you're away from all the lights, like, there's these things in the United States. I forget what the exact terminology is, but they're, like, dark or nighttime preserves. Where the idea is, I think, for, like, a certain amount of distance around them, you're not allowed to have any kind of outdoor lighting at night. And the idea is you can go there and you can see the stars really well, better than you can in any city. Even in small towns where there's not a lot of light, you know, you're still getting a little bit of light pollution, kind of making it hard to see stars. And they, those apparently are really good for that kind of thing. And I wouldn't mind, you know, going to a place like that at some point. I think it'd be fun. Anyway, I blabbered on long enough. See you guys tomorrow morning when we trek back and hopefully don't run into another wolf along the way. Welcome. Welcome to a new morning full of bright sunrises, hopefully no wolves, and a trek with raw meat in my backpack. See you guys on the other side. Are you kidding me? I just happened to stumble across the hidden cache I've been looking for forever. It's got like peaches and crap in it. Whatever. So one thing I've noticed as we've gone along is that the game has slowly started to bump up its difficulty. Not in the terms of like the tasks they're giving us, but just in how the game operates. As time goes on in this game, your resources you find become more scarce, and you have to start, getting natural resources like shooting deer and stuff. And admittedly, I have a lot of meat now, so it's not a big deal if I was trying to survive, but because I'm trying to give it to him, my resources are coming a little thin. I've only got a couple pieces of meat left and a few bits of food left, so it's starting to tighten down a bit, especially considering I haven't explored new places that recently. I've been running around this area and, slowly running through food. I think this bin's where you wanted it, right? I think container at Jeremiah's camp. I think it's this one. Maybe. Or maybe it might not actually be. It might be a container that looks similar to what the old lady had. Does that count towards it? Oh, it does. So I am a third of a pound away. Let me see if he'll take wolf meat. Nah, it's gotta be deer meat. Well, it's a little unfortunate. So basically, the way we're gonna get through this is we gotta kill another deer. Which is kind of what I figured would be. That's alright. So, what we're gonna do... Oh yeah, and I'm also lighter because I left my bedroll here. That's okay, I didn't really expect to need it too much, and it does weigh down a bit. Drop those two... Alright, so that can start drying. And we've got some stuff that's actually cured here now. I like to pick up the cured stuff off the floor and stick it in a chest somewhere, that way I don't keep getting confused what is and isn't ready to be used. And usually I condense it, but I'm a little too lazy to do that right now. Although I can't store it in any of his lockers because it's stealing, I guess. That's okay. We're going to put all the good stuff to not my good judgment all in a pile right over here. Alright. So I think we're doing okay. A little low on food. Yeah. So I'm going to go take down another deer. Not really going to be much different than the first one, so I guess I'll come back whenever we're all done with those tasks. Hey, wait. There's a dead deer over here now. I wonder if this is the deer I shot. Alternatively, it could be something ravaged by a wolf. Not the greatest of feelings coming from that idea, but we'll go take a look. Guess he, transported himself back over here and then died. Ooh, yes, cedar firewood. That's good. I'll use that. I don't think we ever investigated this. No, we didn't. Some jeans, matches. Just some extra cloth, really. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, that's got all his meat. Okay. So he's 100% frozen. That's not great. But we do have more or less enough firewood to get him unfrozen. I'd like to get a little bit more just to make him unfreeze a little better. So let me see if I can, without putting myself in too much danger, get a little bit more firewood. These, I don't know about these. What are these? Didn't realize they were little cabins so close. Or at least huts or something. I don't really go in this area of the map much, so it wouldn't surprise me that I guess there is this kind of stuff. Okay. So books, I can throw that in the fire. More books. Lots of little stuff. Which is kind of what I've come to expect from these little cabins. Sport vest. Yeah, I'll break it down later. These books are good, though. They're heavy, but they burn well. So that's going to be good for us getting that fire started. So we'll harvest this guy.
I can carry much more.
We'll have more than enough meat. And we'll be good. That is an outhouse, and I cannot go in there. We'll have more than enough meat. We'll have an extra hide. That'll be most of the way towards what I need for those shoes, I think. I'm guessing what happened is he despawned. Because he got way too far away from where he was supposed to be. That's my guess. And then he respawned back over here and died, basically. Because he was probably pretty close to death by the time we lost that trail. Book has a 90% chance. Bringing that up to 95. Oh yeah, and we can use one of those accelerants just to speed it up.
Looks like it worked.
And that'll help thaw him out. So this is going to take a while to cut this out. We'll start with that. Maybe for lucky he'll have thawed out of it. 71%. Come on, get a little warmer. This harvesting when they're frozen thing sucks.
Something.
There we go. Okay, now he's unfrozen. That'll go a lot quicker now. Let me eat something really quick. Oh, all this deer meat's getting moldy. I hope he likes moldy deer meat. Oh, I got food poisoning from bad food.
I just want to die.
Ah. Okay, let's take some, I think it was antibiotics. Hopefully the antibiotics aren't bad. So, of course, you know, we got food poisoning before. Luckily for us, we do have a very accessible place to go and sleep. So, this shouldn't kill us. Or really even get us close. Though it might be a slow trek back to our camp. Let's get that deer hide. Yeah, we'll get that deer hide and I think we'll get out of here. We're losing sleep very quickly. Very tired. Alright. So this should be enough for us to finish this part up. We'll continue on to the story. I'm going to cook the rest of that deer meat for myself. That should increase the percentages on it, and then we're probably going to have to spend a good day sleeping just to recover all that health. So, see you guys back over there. This may take me a little bit. Alright, I hope you like your meat moldy. See if I can give him a small one, actually. That would be better, because then I can keep the better ones for myself. That one's smaller. Alright, mission done. Can we hurry this conversation up? I'm dying over here. Alright, survival lessons. Hunting. Think you've shot enough deer for one day. You're done with that. Ah, so we do have to do all of them. So we'll have to do fishing. Okay, so I thought this was just going to be a one thing, but I guess we'll be busy for a couple episodes with this, so we can do fishing next, clothing, harvestable plants. I know how to do all of those, so maybe we'll do it faster next time because we're not chasing a deer and stuff. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, I think this is going to be it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and cook all this food and sleep and try to recover myself for next episode. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for some more The Long Dark Wintermute. Bye!